Okay. Okay. Hello. It's not that late actually, but we have to wake up pretty early tomorrow. I'm just gonna treat this video as sort of a journaling session that I usually do that I haven't actually done in a minute. But this is what I do. Sometimes I like to talk about my day. Sometimes I would like to talk about things that I'm working on or things that happened in the past that I would like to improve on in the future, or maybe now in the present moment, things that I'm grateful for, stuff like that. And when I make videos like this where the title is just the date of the video, I can talk about literally anything and everything that I want, which is honestly the best thing. So if you happen to click on this video, not all of my videos with the dates as titles are going to be like this, but I really do appreciate you for clicking, and I hope you stick around and follow me along on my journey. If not, just subscribe and check in from time to time. I actually don't know what to talk about, to be honest. I have made a TikTok, not the TikTok that's associated to this account, BeyCinema, but another TikTok where I sort of just like mess around and just talk about anything and everything, which is kind of ironic because I feel like this is what this channel has become and it has turned into. But it's more of like a different side of me, and it's nice to have a sort of separate, I guess, area or space in the online world where I can do something completely different that's, I would say, out of the ordinary for even for this channel. So I've been practicing speaking every single day, trying to in front of a camera in order to become a better speaker, and I think it's definitely helping because it's something that only takes about a minute. There's not really any sort of rules other than I have to record at least a minute and try to record every day. I haven't been doing so like consistently, but I've done it when I can, and it's definitely it has had a huge impact on my speaking skills and me just being natural in front of a camera. It feels like I have a completely different personality, which is kind of crazy to think about. I feel like the personality that I have whenever I record on BeyCinema is sort of more chiller, more toned down. And then my other TikTok, I have like it's a little bit higher energy, a lot more messy, a lot more spontaneous, I would describe it as. And I don't know, I feel like I kind of want to bring a mix of both together and sort of do that on this channel, because I would love to implement more of my personality, more of my I guess my other sides, so that this whole channel is a lot more exciting and more fun for you, and I feel like you would be able to connect with me a lot better as well. I'm gonna try not to do any sort of pausing, so it's gonna be like those uncut raw videos, and see where I am in this journey in comparison to, for example, when I started my first challenge, which was like a little over a year ago, actually, May of 2024. So if you go back to that time, you'll see that I posted almost every single day for the month of May. And I think just from me speaking right now, I still don't have the best speaking, best communication, whatever, but I definitely have made a lot of progress since then, and I'm so glad that I have not given up. I'm so glad that I've stayed consistent throughout this whole time, because imagine if I just stopped there at that point in time after that whole challenge was over. I feel like I wouldn't have gotten nearly as far as I have gotten now. And I say that with, I don't know if a grain of salt is the correct term, but I'm not the greatest speaker, and I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I've definitely made a considerable and noticeable amount of progress. So it's something just to think about, and it kind of motivates me to keep going. And I feel like my content, ever since shifting to titling my videos with the dates of each day, has allowed me to be more consistent, because I don't have any sort of pressure of oh man, what do I have to record? It's just I press record and I talk or I document, and it's just that. It is what it is. I don't have to think about it. If it sucks, it sucks. But I feel like it's also pulled a bunch of new people in, because it gets them curious about what the video actually is. And I feel like maybe not, it doesn't get people to stay instantly. It doesn't get people to stay instantly, but I feel like over time I could definitely see people sort of gravitate towards my videos, and I hope that is what's happening. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully it works out. But I'm definitely loving where I'm at right now, even though I'm nowhere where I want to be, and I still have a bunch of big goals that I strive to reach for. So I'm super grateful to be in this moment, and I know that in the future I can look back and be like, oh man, that was a great time. I didn't know that I had it that good back then. That's it for now. I really appreciate you for listening. I feel like today was one of my better journaling days, where I'm able to get my thoughts out a little bit more clearly, and speak a lot better without too many pauses. Anyways, if you want to stick around for the journey, please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. It really warms my heart, I guess, in a way. It makes me feel like all of this is worth it if you leave a comment. So thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.